Elementary Chinese Reader 3, Lesson 54. This is a prose written by a very famous Chinese writer of the 19th century, Lu Xun. In this prose, Lu Xun uses an allegorical writing style in which he uses a situation to express his criticism or opinion on a different matter. In this article, which was originally written in 35th issue of Use Weekly on July 13, 1925, and was later included in Lu Xun's collection of prose called Weeds. Lu Xun depicts the Chinese society of this time, which is not ready to accept its faults and just continue to live on as it is. The author creates a situation where the student asks a teacher a way where you don't lie and you are not beaten up, because the teacher gives an example. So when a child is born, many people come to greet the family. Some of them praise, some of them flatter, some of them are blunt to say tough things or which are not pleasant. Those who lie and flatter, they are rewarded, and those who don't flatter the family, they are beaten up. So in the last lines, the student asked, is there a way that we don't lie and we are also not beaten up? So to this, the teacher replies and author replies that you should just say haha and move on. So just follow the tradition that is going on. Do not challenge whatever the situation is as it is going on. Just go with the trend. This is naturally what the author really hates, and this he wants to target. So the author did not complain or curse about this, but cleverly used the question and answer of teacher and students to reveal a very profound problem. So this is also called as hahaism. So how can you neither lie nor be beaten? To achieve this, we have to adopt an evasive attitude and adopt a hahaism. So this article also ends in a series of haha onomatopoeia. So this kind of ending method feels the unique artistic charm and also reveal the theme of the article, because this hahaism is the author's irony and criticism of the society. This haha doctrine is actually a cowardly attitude of dare not to face and dare to face. It's a manifestation of good old man philosophy and the bad roots of people. So as a warrior, Lu Xun naturally wanted to criticize this, and he used this article to criticize this. Let us now read the prose. Li Lun, or argument. So this prose is written as an argument or a discussion between a student and a teacher. Wa Mang Qian. I, Mang is a dream. Qian, see. Zi Qi, self. Chang Zai is present continuous tense. So I dreamed that I am Xiao Shui Xiao de. Xiao Shui Xiao is primary school or elementary school. Jiang Tang is a lecture hall. Shang, on. Yu Pei, to prepare. Zuo, one, a composition. 我们今日起将在小学校的讲堂上预备作文，向老师请教理论的方法。向老师 from the teacher, 请教 asked to teach, 理论 argument or putting forward your opinion, the 方法 method. I dreamed that I had to write an essay in my primary school, and I asked my teacher the way to make an argument. None difficult. 老师上眼睛, the teacher song from. 眼睛圈外, 眼睛 is eye, 圈 is circle, 外 outside. outside the circle of the eye or glasses. 射出眼光来. 射出 is to shoot out. 眼光 is vision or watch. 来 to came. So the teacher from the circle of his eyes shoot out a glance to the student and asked, difficult? Do you think putting your views forward is difficult? Notice the use of characters and dialogues. So the student is finding putting his arguments difficult and he asks his teacher how to put forward one's view or argument. The teacher says, do you find it difficult? 看着我说 looking at me, he said. So he said looking at me. Do you find it difficult? 我告诉你一件事. 告诉 is to tell. 事 is matter or instance. I tell you an instance. 一家人家生了一个男孩. In a family was born a male child. 一个男孩. 阖家高兴头顶了. 阖家 is whole family. 高兴 happy. 头顶了 extremely or completely. So the whole family is extremely happy. 满月的时候, 满月 is full moon 的时候, 时候 is time. So after a full moon or after a month when the child is 1 month old. 抱出来给客人看. 抱出来 is to bring out or hold out. 给 to take, 客人 guest, 看 to see. So when the baby was 1 month old, they hold it out for the guest to visit and see the child. 大概日人是想的一点好兆头. 大概 probably 日人 naturally 是想 it's for the 一点好兆头 a good omen. Probably it's naturally it was a good omen to hold out the child for the guests to have a look and give their blessings. 一个说 one said 这孩子 this child 将来 will in future 要 have 发财的 fortune. So one of them said this guy will make or this boy will make a fortune in the future. 他于是得到一番感谢. 他于是 therefore he therefore 得到 to receive 一番 a lot of 感谢 thanks. So therefore he received a lot of thanks. 一个说这孩子将来要做官的. One said this child 将来 will 要做官 will be an official 官. So one of them said this boy will be an official. 他于是收回岗位. 他于是 he therefore 收回 received back 岗位 flattery or compliment. 一个说 one of them said 这孩子将来是要死的. This child will die in the future. 他于是得到一顿大家合理的统大. 他于是 he therefore 得到 received 一顿 measure word for number of times 大家 whole family 合理的统大. 统大 is to beat up. So therefore he was beaten up by the whole family. 说要死的必然. 要死的 the death is 必然 eventual or inevitable. So death is inevitable. 说富贵的说谎. Talking about wealth is perhaps a lie. 富贵 is wealth. Huang is a lie. So death is inevitable, that is truth, and talking about wealth is a lie. 但说谎的好报，但 but 说谎 telling a lie, the 好报 is good. 说比人的早大 telling about the inevitable, you get the beating 早大. So telling about what is lie gets rewarded, and telling about the inevitable is being beaten up. Ni. So the teacher now asks a student what is his opinion now. 我愿意既不谎人，也不早大。愿意 is willing. 不谎 not lie, run to people. I'm not willing to lie to people. 也不早大 also not to be beaten up. So the student replied to the teacher that neither I want to lie to people nor I want to get beaten up. 那么老师我得怎么说呢？那么 so 老师 teacher 我得 I must 怎么 how 说 speak 那 question particle. Now the student asks the teacher, I don't want to lie and don't want to get beaten up. So teacher tell me what should I speak? 那么你得说 so you must or you should speak. 哎呀，这孩子啊，你瞧多吗？ Oh, this kid, look at this boy. 多吗 so much and shama shama, continuing with the compliment. 哎呦，哈哈哈哈哈哈. So this chapter ends with the onomatopoeia, haha. The teacher replies, so if you don't want to get beaten up, neither you want to lie, then you have to just say what the other people is willing to listen, just compliment and move on. So last, this is date 1925年7月8日. This was an article from Lu Shun, a way to put forward your opinion or your argument. Lesson 54 of Elementary Chinese Reader 3.